Cerveza.
It's time for the beer podcast, Morty.
Worst beer podcast ever.
Steve and Adam, funny guys.
Hop Nation USA, beer podcast leaders for over 5 years.
It's episode 269.
Nice.
Of the Hop Nation USA podcast. And we're here, just me and Adam. And then we've got the Pittsburgh Beer Douche.
Hello.
See?
I'm back.
He snuck back in. I changed the locks and everything. He still got in.
This wasn't really a sneak in. This was he told us.
He did.
I didn't exactly tell you.
Yes, you did.
I asked nicely. I said if you didn't have anything for 269, I'd like to be on it. I'd like to come back. It's been a few months.
We got voluntold.
Yeah.
All right, more or less. Yeah.
Granted, it was an easy sell.
I'm glad that it was. I'm happy to be back in the studio. It's always good to be back here.
I'm glad this is a podcast so no one can see the air quotes when you said studio.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use air quotes.
I did in my mind.
It's the nicest studio I've been to. Like
better than the Jojitorium? Them bold words.
Well, I mean, you don't have beer on tap, but
right.
Other than that,
this is true. It's a
little nicer.
We don't have beer on tap, but we do have 2 fridges full of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Because Adam doesn't know how to shop for himself.
It just keeps showing up.
But yeah, we're doing an episode. We're doing an episode with Mike. Mike's brought some beers. Mike has said, I'm going to be a douche and I'm going to bring beers. I said, that's not really douche behavior, but all right.
He didn't even throw them at us when he came in the door either.
No.
Well, I brought the beers I wanted to drink.
Fair enough.
Douche move.
Yeah.
But you guys will probably like both of these too, I suspect. So
he's foisting this upon us.
Oh, no.
He's foisting his guesthood on us. He's foisting his beers upon us.
That's what I do. I foist.
But all right, douche. What is the first beer that you brought us?
The first beer I brought you, and both of these are like a couple of my favorites of this year of our Lord 2022.
Bless up.
Yeah.
Anotamini.
First one is from Fermata Brewing out in Ambridge. It's their Yacht Rauch. It's a smoked Helles Bock, 6.7%. I bought a 4-pack of this when I was there 2 weeks ago, and I drank 3 of them and saved this one for all of us to try.
Right on.
So I think we'll like it. I know I do.
Okay. Well, let's pour it up and check it out. Okie dokie.
Yes.
We got beer poured up.
We do.
It's clear. It's off to a good start.
Yes, it is. And if you were paying attention to what Mike was saying, this is what you would expect.
Right.
Well, they say it's a Helles Bock.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Helles is usually later and clearer. And, we've had the Schlenkerla Helles on this show in the past.
Yes.
And that's probably in about the same style.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they're shooting for.
Yeah.
It's what they're trying to mimic down there in Ambridge. So they're off to a good start. It has, really brilliant clarity to it.
And not only that, but a nice bright white head on it when you poured it out, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very fluffy.
Mm-hmm. Very picturesque, as the kids say these days.
On the nose, I get a little bit of that bacony smell.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But not overpower.
No.
Because I've had some that are just, it gets into almost like bacon bits, fake bacon.
Faking?
Yeah.
Mm.
This is not that.
Yeah, I really like this beer.
Okay, yeah. I can get behind this.
I can too.
Right?
Yeah.
It's real easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because
smokiness comes through really well. But like you said, it's not overpowering by any means on the taste either.
Goldilocks smoke. It's just right.
Full disclosure, I've had this beer before.
Okay.
And I had it on tap.
Okay.
And it was not as good as this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you said you bought this a couple months ago?
No, probably about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
I
Okay.
think this is the second time they've done it.
So I've had it a couple months ago.
Okay.
I had it over the summer. And it was not anywhere near this.
So they upped their game.
They definitely did.
Okay.
What I had on tap was like incredibly astringent, and you could not taste any like the smoke flavor on it.
Oh.
This is like a head and shoulders improvement above what I had, because this is like I've been a little bit stunned because this is so mellow and nice and like and like you said, it had kind of that Goldilocks smoke to it. Like it's not it is similar to the Schlenkerla Helles, because the Schlenkerla Helles is lesser on its smoke because it gets more of its smoke from it doesn't use actual smoked malt in it.
Right.
It uses like the house yeast that has smoke to it, and it goes through the system that has smoke in it. So it gets imparted that way. But it's not like the Urbach or the Märzen.
So full disclosure, continuing down that line, when this was poured up and just before you started drinking it, did you brace yourself a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because the one I did have over the summer was also brilliantly clear. So like that's the one thing they nail consistently is like they get a really brilliantly clear lager.
Yeah.
And
this is a lesson of don't write people off immediately.
Yeah, you can give people another chance.
Hell yeah. Can and
You
have.
always
and
should, yeah.
And I'm glad we did.
Yeah, because I mean, this is very nice now. It's very mellow and it's very very drinkable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm into that.
Very not douche move. Bringing this one on.
I do also want to note that they are using 16.9 ounce cans, so on brand with episode 269.
Nice.
Yeah, it was planned.
That's 169 on the 269.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I didn't have to be a douche and fucking poo poo on a beer.
Especially a local one at that.
Yeah, because it came out good. So,
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's move on to the news, notes, and neat
Yes.
of the week. When we brought the douche on because he has a very special douche announcement.
Yes.
Douche.
Douche announcement.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. You may have already seen on Instagram, but my friends at Arboretum Trail have brewed a beer and they have named it after me, and my likeness will be going on the can. It's called More is More. That's my Christian name, More. And Ben found a photo of me that I had posted a few months ago promoting Monday's Brewing's karaoke night, that for whatever reason he really liked the photo and he said, this is going on a can. And I said, okay, yeah, go ahead. I'd love to be on a can. Like, it's a dream come true, to be honest,
Yeah.
And I didn't care what the picture was. But and then later on he was like, yeah, it's going to be a Rauch beer, and it'll be out at the end of October. And I said, sounds good to me. I wanted to bring it on tonight, but unfortunately he's had some delays with the labels and just wasn't quite ready to release it yet. I did taste it on Saturday at the Necromancer Dark Beer Fest, the Schwarz tag, and I approve. It's douche approved.
Right on.
Well, you would hope that.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I was worried it was going to be a complete dog shit, but Ben, you came through, buddy. So
you know how much of a toss up Arboretum Trail is. And, oh boy, he can put out dog shit at any minute.
I mean, it's bound to eventually.
On a long enough timeline, I guess.
I was praying that this wasn't the one, and it wasn't. So
Don't make me look bad.
yeah, don't make me look bad in front of my friends. So yeah, I'm going to be pushing it hard.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. But yeah, it'll be out in cans soon enough. You know, perhaps maybe the weekend that you're listening to this, or next weekend. Who knows?
Yeah, it seems like it'll be next weekend because you'll be listening to this on Friday,
As you should.
and yeah, I think it'll come out next weekend. We were planning on doing like a release party this Sunday, but that got pushed back because of this, so it's not going to be this weekend for sure.
Okay.
Should be sometime next week, I'm hoping. So stay tuned. I'll definitely be pushing it out. I'll be guest bartending whenever we do the release at Arboretum Trail.
And I will be pushing t-shirts with that label.
Yeah, Adam wants t-shirts. So Ben, this is a challenge to you.
That's right.
Put it on a shirt.
I want to see the douche face around Pittsburgh at all times.
Well, I mean, you can do t-shirts. Cheaper though would be stickers.
This is true.
And then you can also still see them all around Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good walk in on in Gooskies.
All right. Yeah, definitely do stickers. I don't know who your t-shirt guy is. If you have a good guy that is willing to do like 10, 'cause I don't know how many other people will be willing to buy it. I mean, Adam's committed. I will obviously wear a shirt with my likeness on it. I'm wearing a jersey with a picture of myself as a patch right now. I know no one can see this except for you guys, but
I wonder if you can still do your own screen printing at the Braddock Library. Because then you can just go print your own 10.
Happy about that.
Yeah.
So I had a good idea for the stickers.
Huh?
Take the picture
Yeah.
of Mike that's going to be on the can
Yeah.
and just put that instead of Joe Biden. And it says, I did that. And just put that around all the different breweries and all the different distributors.
You can even put it on gas pumps.
You can.
Because like the name of the beer makes sense because more is more.
Yeah.
And then he's just pointing to it.
you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, if my face is on a sticker, I'm going to be very excited. So I don't care where you put it.
I'll roll up to the get-go and say more is more. $3.99 a gallon. More is more.
I'm taking a stack to erotica.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I mean, in continuing on with like things going on in the beer world, you know, even though we're talking Arboretum Trail is putting out your own likeness, you know, you're still down at Mondays doing your thing on Mondays, and you guys just celebrated your anniversary.
I'm still down at Mondays, yeah, and we just celebrated our 2nd anniversary this past weekend. Had things going on Thursday through Monday, and it was very successful. Saturday was our biggest day we've ever had. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that day because I'm there to make money. So
Dollar bills, y'all.
but I was there Friday, and we also had a very busy night that night, so that was great. Yeah, I had a lot of people come through. We had regulars that were there every single day, which is great. Yeah, so we have a lot of great support down there. Monday, Halloween night, it was also a better than average Monday. We had like a little Halloween party, like encouraged people to dress up as costumes, and we had 5 Sam Fees there, not including the man himself. So myself, who was bartending, the Brutifuls, guests from 2 weeks ago, and the Bash Lines, both Adam and Lori, were all dressed as Sam.
Nice.
Adam and Lori actually won the costume contest because they did it best.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun with that. I mean, basically, it was an excuse to be able to make fun of Sam all night too. So that was fun.
Fair enough.
But it was like a pseudo roast of Sam.
This is you. This is what we think of you.
Yeah.
Did he know that it was coming?
He did not know it was coming.
Oh,
He
that's
was
even better.
surprised.
Yeah, that's the best.
So he was actually there when I came into work, and he was like, "Oh, come on." I was like, "Hey, it was the best costume I could come up with." And then he left to do, whatever Sam does. I think he was taking his kids trick or treating actually, so that's nice. He came back and there was 4 more Sams there.
Son of a bitch.
He was very confused. There is a picture of all of us somewhere. Somebody took one.
I saw a bunch pop up in the social medias.
Yeah, there was some, but I didn't see the one with all 5 of us, 6 of us. Because Sam got in the picture as well. But it'll pop up at some point.
Sure.
The only weird thing was at one point, Adam and Lori kissed. So it was like 2, it was 2 Sams kissing, and that's really like fucked with my head ever since.
It's been upsetting.
So it was very upsetting.
This is how you rip a hole in the time-space continuum.
Yeah.
Yes,
I saw
exactly.
2 Sam's kissing. It bothered me.
We talked about that one at therapy for years.
I had the Sam dream again, Dr. Luigi.
So you mentioned a couple weeks ago that the Brutifuls were our guests.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you listened to that episode, but
I listen to every episode.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank
But obviously then you heard our ideas for an upcoming anniversary. What do you think about Dunk the Douche Tank?
Oh, yeah. I'm down with it. Yeah. Oh, my God. When you guys I forgot for a second, but when you brought it back up, yeah. I'm definitely down with that. So Sam, I don't know if Sam's listened to your episode because he's
Fair enough.
he's a very busy guy.
Yeah. Just keep it in your
But,
pocket and, like a month or two out next year.
Yeah.
Just like start sending them like, how would one find a dunk tank? What would you know about this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely put a bug in his ear because I'm down for that. That'd be fun. We'll
I mean, it doesn't even have to be an anniversary. If you just find yourself at like another festival, just be like, hey, Sam, rent out like an extra table space.
dunk the douche at Beers of the Berg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know.
Nice June weather getting dunked.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, I
You
definitely
know,
want to do it in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, we were lucky to have pretty nice weather last weekend for our anniversary, but it'd be better to happen over the summer for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Hang out.
definitely down for it.
I
That'd be
need
fun.
this. I need this to happen.
Oh, yeah. It'd be fun.
It would be fun.
All right. Well, let's move on to some other newses around the world.
Yes.
And, probably in our area, but who knows where. I got one, though, that's like douche adjacent.
Ooh.
All right.
And it's just kind of wrapping up on a brand that probably none of us care about.
Is it Supreme?
It is not Supreme.
Okay. Well, I don't care about that either. So
I mean, beer. Beer
oh,
brand.
okay. All right.
Modern Times.
I don't care.
You guys remember them? Remember how they were out here for a minute?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And then I still didn't buy them.
Right. So the kind of the finalization of their deal of being bought out by Maui Beer
Mhm.
is gone through.
Okay.
Guess they were, the deal was finalized for between 10 to 15 million. If you remember, though, going back, and this is a story that was a favorite of mine because I called it out very early, but this is back in 2019. They started doing it was a We Funder,
Mm-hmm.
and it was where they valued their own company at $264 million. And then they asked people to invest
Yes.
in that. Well, they were asking people to invest in basically a sinking ship because they were sold for 10 to 15 million
Wow.
to another beer company. They had also just recently they had to close like their 33,000 square foot tap room
Oof.
in Anaheim, California.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oof.
That's massive.
it was. Yeah, exactly. It was called. I believe it was called Leisure Town, and it had a botanical garden
hmm
and shipping containers on it, and a pool.
Okay.
A pool for swimming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What else would it be for?
You just got to make it clear that it's like an actual like big size in-ground pool, not just like, a koi pond or some dumb shit. Like
Okay.
they went way out of bounds and had a fucking, poolside thing at a tap room.
Yeah, it seems foolish.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was. It's
Yeah,
closed
really.
now. It's
That's
gone.
what- they lost money on it.
And this is all douche adjacent because in 2020, like the CEO
Mhm.
was called out for doing some sexual misconducts.
Ooh, that is douchey.
Yeah, and he had to step down, and then it's been just all downhill from there.
Can I clarify? And it's not like the fun douche?
Yeah, no, it's bad douche.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's not like douchey, haha.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
it's,
ooh, you're a creep.
yeah, he's a creep, and you have to leave your company.
Yeah.
You can't brew beer anymore, and you have to go away.
That's the bad kind of douche.
Yeah. And your company's
Don't
not
be
worth
like that.
$300 million, and your company has to close everything down, and now you're bought by Maui.
I mean, they make beer.
Yeah, I mean Maui's fine. Maui's fine. We've
They're
had him on
fine,
the show
yeah.
before. It's just like it's just like the death nail of whatever Modern Times was.
Mhm.
Because I think Maui's obviously more than likely just buying it more for like brewing capacity and
Yeah, just for stateside capacity.
yeah,
Mhm.
like who gives a shit about that brand? Like it didn't really like they came over here for a minute
Yeah.
and like you said, Adam, you never bought them. Mike, you never got into them.
Not that I recall.
Yeah. And I think I maybe bought one or two at JR's.
I
And
wish Maui all the success
yeah, whatever.
because I don't care about modern times.
No, I don't care about Modern Times. So, like, I hope this pays off for you, Maui.
Yeah.
Your beer's fine. And
Yeah, exactly. You ain't done nothing to us.
yeah, as far as I know, I don't completely recall whether or not anybody got Me Too'd at your brewery. But
I don't either.
so, yeah,
All right.
best of luck to you.
So there you go. I'm going to come a little bit more local with mine.
Okay.
So a week or two ago, we had talked about the top rated beers in all the 50 states. And we talked about West Virginia. And West Virginia's was the Devil Ants IPA.
Yeah.
They have been unseated.
Oh.
Yes, according to WBOY out of beautiful West Virginia. They kind of did a little more in-depth research on this, where they combined both Beer Advocate and Untappd scores to come up with their own top 15.
Oh, fancy.
And Devil Ants came in second.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
What made them say, fuck you, Greenbrier?
It was the Halleck Pale Ale, and that comes from Chestnut Brew Works down there in Morgantown.
Yeah, but like, why would WBOY, why would they go through all that trouble just to say, fuck you, Greenbrier?
You know what? I don't know. I hope it was super petty why they did it.
Yeah. Obviously, there's somebody who works, somebody who moonlights as a freelance journalist at WBOY is also like bartending.
Yeah, they're just like, this shall not stand.
Yeah, fuck that. We're better.
We're going to stuff the ballot box on Untappd.
we got a 4-2 on Untappd. Fuck you.
So, yeah, congratulations to them. Big Timber was on there a couple of times as well. That's the only other West Virginia brewery that I'm familiar with.
Have we had Big Timber on the show?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, because we got them over at the Kroger.
Yeah.
Over there in Weirton.
Well, yeah, obviously it's like I have had them personally.
And I have as well.
I couldn't remember if I had brought them here.
I don't know if you brought it or I brought it. I don't know. It's been on the show. I know that, and it's been in my mouth.
Yeah, because
So
Big Timber is like the only thing you find.
Yes.
And then the other one is a Kentucky brewery. Country Boy. No, Country Boy's fine too.
Yeah, Shotgun Wedding, that's a good beer.
Yeah, we've had them as well, but like, yeah.
I am about it.
That's the only other one you can find in like West Virginia grocery stores that isn't like fucking trash macro.
So sorry, Greenbrier. You're a silver medal winner now.
Suck a dork.
That's what you get. You got anything else?
No, I mean, yeah, we have a kind of sad closure.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a
way.
happy one then.
Okay,
So
a
you
happy
wanna-
closure.
Well,
Okay, well, yeah, okay, we'll come back to you
yeah,
and happy.
we're gonna end on an up note.
Yeah, but yeah, just sad closure of I guess Beer's Pub and War Street's Brewery are closing, and then there's some finagling of things, and things are moving around.
Steve was confused before the show.
We're all a little
We're all a
confused.
little confused because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us at the moment. But obviously, Jake Beer has been owning and running Beer's Pub, and he's closing down and had sold that location to a new owner. And the pub is going to reopen, but it's not going to be a brewery per se, I don't believe. And then Jake is taking War Street's brewery elsewhere, which is what got confusing for me, because how do you take War Streets off the War Streets?
Well, there is more than one street.
There's more than one street, but
You're going to take over the old YMCA. We don't know.
it's just very limited in where you can go.
They're
So
gonna
I
be
didn't.
in the aviary.
Yeah, can't be like War Streets in Gibsonia or the War Streets of Freedom, PA.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I just don't think you can do that. But yeah, I guess, best of luck to Jake to wherever he goes, because Jake was one of our very early humblings in the world of home brewing.
Yeah.
Because Jake competed against us at the Wiggle Whiskey homebrew invitational that they used to have, and he was placed right next to us with a very good pumpkin beer, which just smoked the shit out of us and made us look like fools.
Yes. Humbling is a little light.
Yeah, and then he would later go on to win like 2 awards. Like he won like People's Choice and then something else. So
Yeah.
very early.
Gotcha.
He brought the ruckus. So hopefully, yes, everything turns out well for them.
Yeah, you can find a new home for himself.
Yes.
Well, before you get to your happy news, can I talk about my small news note?
No.
No.
No, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to come and talk about some food.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
food.
It was announced a couple days ago that Common Oven Pizza, I think I said that right, is partnering up with Strange Roots New Kensington.
It's coming oven.
Whoa. Easy. To be like their permanent food partner.
Yeah.
For like 4 days a week. So this is something that Strange Roots has done with all 3 of their locations. Pittsburgh Sandwich Society in Millville and Off the Rails Barbecue in Gibsonia, I believe. And I'm kind of wondering if this is going to become like a trend because, Dancing Gnome is partnered with Blue Sparrow for next year. I saw the other day also that Apis is going to have Dos Reyes. They have a kitchen now. And
sick.
Dos Reyes is going to be in there every Saturday at least.
Yeah.
So like, it's going to become.
I'm going to be there every Saturday.
Yeah, as you should. They're phenomenal.
I'm going to be 800 pounds.
Yeah, well. So I'm a little worried that like Bridge City Brinery is going to partner with somebody, and I'm not going to be able to have them every single Sunday at Hitchhiker because they're going to be like in, I don't know, Millvale or.
Well, why don't you get him to partner with Mondays? Work on
They'll
it.
never
Snake them.
You gotta put that out there.
They'll never go for that. They're too good for Mondays.
Wow.
They know it. They know it, and so does Sam.
Holy shit, dude.
I could never get that girl that pretty.
We did have them once last year, though. That was fun.
Right on.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
A little food news.
That's good news.
Yeah, that's good pizza. I've had it a few times. It was a truck before, so
Yeah, I think that's going to become a lot more common.
Mhm.
Also, there's, and I always forget this, and somebody corrects me, but there's still like the Monaca Brewing Company that's opening up, but like the owners of the Monaca Brewing Company also, I believe it's whatever, it's Chicken and Steve's or
Chicken and Steve's.
It's somebody in Steve's and they're the chicken company. They do the chicken sandwich.
Chicken and Steve's.
I always get this wrong. I'll put it into my head once you become a place that I can go to.
Steve needs that brick and mortar.
Yeah, I need a brick and mortar to make it real for me. It's not real to me yet, damn it.
Shit. All right, I got one last little up note here. Friend of the show, Greg. I just want to shout out some congratulations to him. He has officially checked in over 10,000 unique beers on Untappd. That's a lot of beers.
That's a lot of beers. Congrats, Greg.
So as of
I
this
don't know
recording,
you, but congrats.
he is at 10,030.
Oh wow.
So he had to get his 10,000 in before he went to a beer festival.
Yeah.
Which I found to be appropriate.
Yeah.
Would you like to know what beer it was?
Yeah.
that
What
he
was
checked
Greg's
in?
10,000th beer?
Guess.
It's Worldwide Stout.
No.
Okay. I'm out.
Okay. All right.
It's Catawba fucking White Zombie.
Yes.
Was it?
No.
Fuck you.
Bush apple.
No, it was actually a beer from Abjuration.
Oh.
Yes. He got one of their releases from earlier in the year, the big old 22-ounce bomber, one of their big-ass stouts.
Yeah.
So big-ass stout from Abjuration.
Hell yeah.
Number 10,000.
Hell yeah.
So congratulations to
Appropriate.
Greg. What's that?
So that's appropriate.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't had mine yet.
Oh well.
I'm going to get to it.
Well, you're still also nowhere near 10,000, so
No.
it doesn't matter when you have
No,
it.
I am not even sniffing that number.
Yeah, neither am I, because I stopped doing it.
Right. But yeah.
So it's Steve and Benny's Chicken Shack.
Oh, okay. All right.
You were close.
Yeah.
You were.
I know
Chicken
Chicken
and
was in it
Steve's.
and Steve was in it. Those are the things I remember because those are associated with me,
Those are
Steve and
important.
Chicken. Yeah.
But Benny?
I don't know a Benny.
Benny Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about it.
That's how old is that reference? Yeah.
It's old.
Yeah.
It's old. But yeah, congratulations to Greg. Well done. Well
Good for him.
executed. You don't see that very often, that level of commitment.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot of beers.
Yeah. Yeah. Most people just give up on Untappd. But he did it.
Mhm.
So I hope he enjoys the t-shirt they send him.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get a t-shirt?
I don't know,
No.
we might send him a t-shirt.
No.
Ooh, we can send him the More is More t-shirt.
Oh, all right. We're up to 3 now.
Ooh.
I like it.
You send him a more
And
more t-shirt.
my parents will probably buy one, so Ben, just order them.
just make this happen.
They'll sell.
buy a nice, extra large one for Mike's mom so she can wear it as a night shirt. But yeah, let's come back.
What the hell, man?
What?
That was a weird one.
No, it's just funny. That's all I could think of. It's just like
That
it's
was
funny.
weird.
It's just funny that his mom would like wear his face as a night shirt. Just like
Yeah,
'Cause-
why not? Why wouldn't she?
yeah. Like that's my baby boy out there douching it up.
Exactly. Mama douche.
Mama douche.
Have you ever called your mom Mama Douche?
This is the first time.
All right. Okay. All right.
Mama douche, Papa douche.
Papa Douche, not to be confused with Papa Dukes.
Yeah. One has gyros. The other has Mike.
And also maybe gyros.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Get Papa Dukes down at Mondays.
There you go.
Try that. How about that? Go for that. Get some fucking grape leaves, bruh.
Sam, you hear this? Get Papa Duke's down Mondays.
Let them expand out of Beaver County for a change.
We got a list of demands on this episode, and I like it.
Yeah. Well, it's just, it's not demands. It's just ideas. It's ideas.
Good ideas.
Yeah. I float ideas for people,
These are free, too, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're free.
Exactly. I give them free to friends, free ideas to like Mike and Mondays and stuff. But, Stephen Benny's Chicken Shack, you got to pay for a consulting fee if you want ideas.
At least one good chicken sandwich
Yeah.
with sides.
If you want chicken sandwich ideas, you got to pay. But let's come back to Fermata and their Yacht fucking smoked Hellesbach beer. It's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah. A surprisingly good one.
Not only that,
Very good.
I really like the name, too.
It's a great name.
That's
Yeah.
a fantastic
Well,
name.
that's what got me down there the first time
Mhm.
to buy it. I was like, oh, damn. Yacht, and it's a Rauch beer, and not too many people make those locally to begin with.
They hooked you.
Yeah, so they hooked me, and then it was bad. I'll just say it. It was bad the first time.
But not anymore.
But not anymore. No, it's a completely different flavor profile because it's no longer astringent. And then the other thing was it was really, really dry
Oh.
the first time. But this is it's soft, it's mellow, it's just really, really tasty.
Agreed.
I enjoy this a lot. I don't know that I love it more than the Helles from Schlenkerla.
Wow.
Right. But it's still up there.
Mhm.
It's a very good local alternative.
Say, would you be content to have this in your fridge?
I'd be fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would as well.
Yeah. If I'm having trouble finding the Schlenkerla, yeah.
Bring in, yeah.
Yeah, if I can't find that out there, because usually I can only get that at Vintage, whereas I can go to Fermata. That's 20 minutes away as compared to an hour away.
Right.
So
Yeah. Go to the bullpen a little bit, get some Fermata instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All in all, good beer.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that in.
Yeah, no problem.
That was a super not douche move.
Yeah, well, I'm still working on trying to be more of a douche.
I know it's hard. We'll get
It's
you
hard.
there.
Steve does have a consulting company that you could
I know.
tap in on.
Yeah. Well, Mike won't pay for that. He says my fees is too high.
They are.
He's not willing to get on the 3-month Zoom course with me.
The Zoom course.
Look, it's 3 months long, an hour a week,
Plus homework.
plus homework. Teach you how to be a douche. If you're listening, Cincinnati, and you want your own Cincinnati beer douche,
Oh, you can franchise.
yeah.
Ooh. I don't know
I'm
how that would work.
franchising. I'm the
Oh,
consultant.
Yeah,
I
that's
want in
fine.
on
You can do
this.
it.
I wanna
Just give me a cut.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you get a cut because you're the originator. But
That's right. The douche cut.
yeah, Douche Enterprises
LLC.
LLC.
All right, let's take a break.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get another beer lined up.
Uh-huh.
We got something going on.
Yeah, we got something douchey going on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
On what episode?
269.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Lauren,
And I'm John.
and we host the Beard Owl podcast, the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al.
And a bunch of other stuff.
That's right. Do you like nostalgia? Do you like sibling banter? Do you like beer? Do you like Weird Al? Are you human?
If you answered yes to any of those questions, give us a listen. Become one of our loyal commenters.
It's episode 269 of the Hop Nation USA podcast, and it's segment 2. We're still here joined by the Pittsburgh Beer Douche, and Mike has brought us a second beer.
Yeah, it's time for round 2 beers.
Different show, bud. Don't do that douche shit on here.
He's learning.
Yeah, so I also brought Pondelní Pivo.
Pondelní Pivo.
Pondelní Pivo.
Ah,
It sounds
Pivo.
Italian. It's Czech.
It's Czech. It's the Mame Pivo.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's how I like to say it. It's
fine.
Yeah. It's a dark Czech lager, and it's a collab beer between Cellarworks Brewing in Sarver, PA, and Monday's Brewing out of McMurray, PA.
McMurray's a piece of shit.
Yeah. It's a Czech style dark lager.
Are you now?
4.7% ABV.
Yeah.
And Pondelní Pivo literally translates to Monday beer. So that's cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that was planned.
I don't think so. I think I think it's planned. Yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting collab though between Cellarworks all the fuck the way up there and Mondays all the fuck the way down there.
So I'd like to take some responsibility because they met at Beers of the Berg. They were sat next to each other or stood next to each other. And while I was slaving away pouring the beers for all the drunk masses, Sam was able to talk to John from Cellarworks.
Oh, okay.
They talk shop and they were able to agree on doing a collab.
That's
and
awesome.
It happened a few months later.
Right on.
And it turned out great.
Was this brewed at Cellarworks?
Yeah, it was brewed at Cellarworks because, they have I don't know exactly how big their system is, but it's bigger than Monday's.
Right.
Plus they have the canning line.
That's what I figured. Because when I think the collab, I think this is very a Sam style.
Yes.
Because I like Cellarworks because they have the 100-foot robot and the 50-foot robot.
Mhm.
And then they also have the very good Dole Whip.
The whip.
Yeah.
Sour stuff.
Yeah.
But then, so it seems like this is a very Sam beer brewed on a bigger system.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's crack it open.
All right.
Cool. Okay. Pivo is here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pivo.
Is it the Mave Pivo? It's dark beer.
Yes.
But this is Pendejo Pivo.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that is not fucking Czech. That was Spanish in Czech.
I took German, so
Right. But for everybody who speaks Spanish, they had a little laugh. They said, Pendejo Pivo. That's not what that is.
But yeah, good looking beer, and I like the contrast on the head as well. It's a lot lighter than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really bright, not quite white.
Light tan.
Yeah, lighter than mocha.
Yeah.
So not quite white, lighter than mocha.
It contrasts nicely with the beer itself.
Almost khaki.
Does it go into an office every day?
It does. Because it's a Monday beer. But yeah, on the color, you can tell it's clear, even though it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Just you can bend the light enough to see through it and see it's pretty clear in there. And it's got a nice kind of red hue to it.
Agreed. Again, when you bend the light through it just right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you try to look straight through it, and you get nothing.
On the nose, I get a number of dark caramel notes,
Definitely.
but also even brown sugar, not just caramel, but brown sugar.
Don't start singing that. We can't afford it.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, good. Because we can't afford it.
I would.
Then you will get the bill. What were the IBUs on this? Is there any information on that? Even though IBUs don't matter
on the can.
Okay.
I look at it once or twice a week on our tap list and it has the IBU. I know it's pretty low, but I don't remember exactly.
Somewhere between.
It's probably on the Untappd if you want to look.
I'm gonna do a little bit of looking.
Yeah, there is a little bit of bitterness on it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think it has some back end Saaz hops to bitter it up a little bit.
25.
If I had to guess, since if it's being a Czech beer, it's probably Saaz hopped. If in that,
I don't know what it says, but yeah, I would guess the same.
I can tell you that it is 25 IBUs, and there you go. Chocolate with a hint of toffee, low bitterness, and a very soft presence.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think Sam Fee wrote that. So the professor.
Wait, which Sam?
which of the 6? Was it one of the ones that kissed?
No, I think it was the original.
I think that needs to be a follow-up question to anything involving Sam now.
Which Sam? Was it one of the ones that kissed? Yeah. I'll say, this is really good though. It does have those burnt chocolate notes to it. And like I especially get the chocolate on the burp up.
Which is important to the overall experience.
Yeah. It's good. It's good to have a good burp up.
It is.
but yeah, overall this is really drinkable, and even though I say chocolate, it's not like desserty.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy this.
Yeah,
as I enjoy most Tomave Pivos.
Yes. Once again, very not douche move bringing this on the show.
Yeah, what is this?
Next time I'll bring trash.
You should. that's that way we can all be douches.
Yeah.
Just dunk on some trash. Dunk on you for bringing trash.
Welcome to Dunk City.
Yeah. Next time, bring a little brew dog and get yourself right.
I'll remember that.
That's the only time that sentence will ever make sense.
Yeah.
This is a very special episode since it's 269. So I didn't want to bring bad beers on it.
And we appreciate that.
Fair enough. Well,
Next time I will.
Yeah, you didn't. And yeah, this one's very drinkable and I enjoy this. And so congrats to both Sam, who doesn't kiss, and Cellarworks, who did a very good collabo.
Yeah. And we still have it at Mondays. I'm pretty sure we just tapped our last half barrel. So it won't be on too much longer, but we do still have 4-packs.
Right on.
And if we run onto the draft first, might have some can pours in the tap room. I don't know.
There you go. But get it while you can.
Yeah.
Won't be there too much longer.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely go get it because, it's dark beer season and this is a good one. So,
And honestly, this is perfect for this time of year because you don't know if it's going to be 70 or 30 outside.
Hell yeah.
And this beer works for both.
And it's also both, depending on what time of day it is. As a night owl, I know how cold it gets. And there's a variance in like how open my office window is.
That's your scale.
Yeah. It's cold out. Window down. Not full close, but go down.
Just down.
Just down a little bit. All right. It's segment 2.
Yes.
And that means we're going to play a little, it's not really a game, but it's a little thing. It's a thing we can only do with the Pittsburgh Beer Douche because it's the thing we did the last time we had the Beer Douche here.
Oh.
What's that? I
I
forget.
don't remember either.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's a little question and answer segment called "Am I the Douche?"
Okay.
This was fun last time. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I pulled a number of prompts, a number of questions from a certain website that rhymes with Beddit. And I changed, the prompt to say, "Am I the douche?" Not the other thing it says.
Okay.
From Beddit. That nobody can sue us for.
That's a gaming website, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Right there up with MGM fucking Sportsbook and DraftKings. Neither of which sponsors the show.
Yet.
But yes, I am going to ask you questions about whether or not this person is a douche, and you have to answer. So let's start. Am I the douche for buying a beer at a baseball game? My fiance and I went to the Yankees with her sister, brother-in-law, and 4 children. About halfway through the game, I asked if anyone would like anything and went to the concession. When I ordered our food, I decided to add a beer to my order. My fiance told the worker to wait. She looked at me and said not to order the beer because her sister and husband would be upset. I asserted myself and said that I am an adult and their beliefs should not affect whether or not I should be able to enjoy a beer at a sporting event. Her and her family ignored me for the rest of the game.
Oh, so he did have the beer.
He did
he
have
or
the-
she, we don't know.
Yeah, he.
Okay,
He was-
all right.
Yeah, it's a feller.
All right.
Yeah, well, see, here's the context clues of this, Adam.
What's that?
So that you know it's definitely a he, because they're religiously upset about a beer.
Yeah.
Do you not think they would be more religiously upset at lesbians before beer? What religion, please tell me what religion is more upset at beer than lesbians?
Hold on, give me a minute.
Okay. You think about that the
come
rest
back
of the
to
show.
me on that one.
You think about that the rest of the show. But for now, was this person the douche for wanting a beer at a baseball game?
I'll go first. I mean, without knowing the full context of what was going on, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to drink beer at a baseball game.
Yes.
And it's not like he was drinking multiple beers and like getting sloshed in front of his girlfriend's, family's children. Like he wouldn't have one beer.
Right.
So I don't think it's douchey at all.
Yeah.
And like, even if they have like some, like if it's a religious thing, whatever, if they're like recovering alcoholics, there's 50,000 other people in the stadium drinking beer too. So
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely noted that this was a religious reason
okay.
that they were
Then
upset.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then definitely not douchey. I mean, it's not his religion.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
fuck him. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy a beer while Aaron Judge hits dingers. You know.
Hell yeah. There you go.
And then lose to the Astros
That's
at 4.
America.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I agree. Adam, did you have?
So I do have a bit of a dissenting opinion on this.
Okay.
And it kind of depends on, and I don't entirely know how it's asked, because that's obviously coming from one side of it. But how was it presented not to get the beer? What I mean by that was, hey, can you not, or you better not, or was it an ask or was it a told? And I feel that would kind of sway me one way or another, because if he was asked, hey, can you not do this? It's a bit douchey. If he gets told and like, you can't do this, kind of not douchey. So to me, it kind of depends. So I agree with you with a bit of a caveat.
So you say it's kind of not douchey if he was told.
Correct.
I say it's fully not douchey if he was told. Because then she's just being a bitch and trying to control somebody's life
Yeah.
based on fucking ghost stories.
Okay, then. All right.
Anytime you try to impart somebody's fairy tale onto somebody else's way of living, that's fully douchey.
See, I'm in the mind of live and let live. That does go.
Then the family should shut the fuck up and let them live.
I agree with that, but it does go both ways. To me, I think that we are making too big of a deal out of this. Whatever happened. It doesn't really matter.
See, and it's interesting though, because I went a little more into the comments.
Okay.
And a lot of people were of the mind that, like, because of the way they reacted, of giving him the silent treatment, like a bunch of children.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's not, there is more of a deal to this, because if that's the way they react to a beer at a baseball game, when, as Mike said, there's 50,000 other people drinking.
Right.
If that's the way you react to an adult having a beer.
Right. I agree with that.
That, like, there's serious wrong undertones there. And, like, you're going to be dealing with that shit the rest of your life.
Right.
If that's your fiance and you marry her, you're going to be dealing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dump that bitch.
Yes. Kick it to the curb. You ain't need that shit in your life.
Get you another one.
Yeah. Unless they're rich.
You
gotta weigh it. Are you willing to be, the pariah for, not being...
Depends on how rich she is.
Right, yeah.
Is she dentist rich?
Dentist rich ain't worth it.
Depends on what kind of dentist.
I'm talking like old Protestant money.
Oh, okay. Blue bloods.
Yeah, like Connecticut, fucking Rhode Island money. Like, if they're that rich, then all right, put up with it. Get the silent treatment from time to time. Then you get some nice Christmas gifts or whatever.
Makes sense.
Little inheritance there.
There you go. Wait them out.
Yeah, just wait them out. Tontine.
All right.
It's your own secret, Tontine. But
so what's the next one?
Fully not the douche on that one. Tell people to stuff their stuff in a sack.
Yes.
Well, the next one, I haven't read all of these. I just found some good ones by the title alone. So I'm just as surprised as we go along as well.
Oh, fun.
And this is one of those. Am I the douche for not tipping a bartender?
Yes.
Ooh.
So yeah, the immediate I picked this one because immediate reaction is yes.
Oh, okay.
But let's read the story and see how it goes.
Okay.
There's a bar on the same block as my apartment. It's cozy and convenient, and it's a microbrewery. So you can buy their beer for carryout also. I go there regularly, have a couple of beers there, and grab a 6-pack to go. They use a tablet for payment. But the weird thing is, that the font is so big, you can only see the first 2 items on your bill. So unless you do the mental math or ask the bartender to see the entire bill, you have no other way to know what the charge is correct, or know that the charge is correct. So it's like you can only see the first 2 things there, and then you're like, can I see the whole thing to make sure everything's right? Because you know when you go John Eagle and you see everything pop up there, you can be like, oh, that's not right. Because I just had that happen. I tried to buy some Bruntons down at John Eagle. Yeah. And then they tried to charge me for the big fucking thing. They were trying to charge me $6.99 plus the $2 bottle surcharge
for the hand grenade.
Yeah. And I was like, I was just getting a little guy. That ain't all that. I don't need a deposit for the plastic bottle.
It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah. Which brings me to the point that they have a new bartender, and that person always overcharges. Always. I go to the place frequently, and I have basically the same order every time. I vary the food and beer I get, but beers on tap and entrees are basically all the same price. So this person knows what they're usually paying. So I know what's supposed to cost. It's always the same with the other bartenders, but this new person always double charges for the carryout. I mentioned it to them the first couple of times it happened, and they were really apologetic and took off the extra charge, but it keeps happening, and I really just don't want to deal with it. The cost of the extra 6-pack is basically the same as the tip would be, so when they overcharge, I just accept it and don't tip instead. Am I the douche?
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
I'll go first this time.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I don't think you're gonna like this answer. I don't think they're the douche. Because I do feel that there is a certain level of earned that needs to come with a tip.
Okay.
And when they are going above and beyond to not earn that tip,
they
don't get one.
Okay.
You know, especially when it's something that it's been talked to, with them about.
Yeah.
And it continues to happen. They're perpetually doing that. I gotta decide with not douche.
Okay. I would say I kind of agree that in this case they're not the douche with the mental gymnastics that they've done.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
Like, well, I know I'm always going to get overcharged with this bartender, so I might as well, and the charge is the same as the tip that I would usually leave. So it's like a lot of mental gymnastics to get there to make it equal, but they're not the douche because they are getting overcharged. So what they should be doing, rather than just following through with this logic all the time, is they should be like talking to a manager.
Yes.
Like, as much as a Karen as that sounds, if this one person is always fucking you over on your bill,
and that is where the douche part will come in. It's douchey not to do that.
Yeah. Because like, obviously, if you're not tipping that person, then that bartender is probably talking badly about you to the rest of the staff.
Yes, they definitely are.
See? So if you're not tipping that person, they're talking badly about you. But maybe the rest of the staff doesn't know that person is fucking up at the register.
Right.
And if they're doing it to one person, they're doing it to a lot of people. So, like, you should be talking to the manager or other staff and saying, hey, this person does this like all the time.
Yeah.
Not just like accepting things in your life and going, well, it just adds up, so I'll just do it this way.
Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
definitely not.
No.
I have a
to the bartender.
I have a completely different perspective on this.
Of course you do,
Yes.
because
So
you actually tend bar. So
I'm not quite understanding what they mean by they get overcharged every time. I'm thinking what maybe happens is this guy, he said he's a regular there. He's been going there for whatever. Like he's gotten to know the bartenders. I'm thinking with this new bartender, he gets charged what he's supposed to be charged. With the other bartenders, they either forget a beer or they give him like a friends and family discount.
That's a very good point.
So, it's going to be a little different. I don't think maybe this new bartender is just an idiot and like accidentally adding other. Yeah.
So I'll just pause you just for a little bit of clarity.
Okay.
So it sounds like this person always double charges for the carryout. So so he gets beers and food when he's there.
Yeah.
And then gets a 6-pack carryout. So it sounds like they're double charging him on the 6-pack. Not what he gets at the bar.
Okay, so I'm still not understanding how that happens.
I don't know how that happens or why it happens. Yeah, but it doesn't sound like it's a thing where like she or he, whoever the tender is not missing, quote unquote, missing the beers.
Mm-hmm. It's tacking on.
Yeah, it sounds like they're tacking on more. So it sounds like he actually is getting charged more than usual.
Yeah, I don't understand why someone would do that, but
just bringing it up wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's usually not that difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering. But yeah, I still think that guy's a douche for doing that. Like I think, like you said, he needs to, if it's happening consistently, and he knows he's getting overcharged, he needs to talk to somebody else and make sure it stops happening. If he wants to tip that person a little less than he does the other people because has a grudge against them, I wouldn't, begrudge him too much for that. But he's still a douche. You can't
fix your problems.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing: the bartender in this situation, they usually do end up making a very nice wage. We all know that, but
we see the Cadillacs out front.
Yeah, but they could be making $3 an hour. So
yeah,
give them something. Don't stiff them. That's fucked up.
Yeah, because I mean, even if he's accepting the payment of the, if he's accepting that he's paying more on this double charge, that double charge isn't going to the tender.
Right.
That double charge is going to the brewery. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's a thing that the brewery has slipped into that person's ear.
Maybe
and told them to hey, maybe double up some people sometimes, and we can make a little extra money off this. And
sounds like something Sam Fee would say.
Scandalous. Sam Fee, the scoundrel, always doubling up on his 4-pack sales.
We're on to you.
We know what you're up to. We know you like to kiss.
Gross.
So yeah. I think it's more of a issue of you gotta talk to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the other tenders and talk to, because I mean it might just be like a regular accident that they just don't know how to ring things up properly.
Right.
Sure.
Because again, if you're putting in when you put in food and regular drinks, it'll just go in pretty normally, but then he does the carry out and maybe it just double rings up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, I don't know. You got to solve problems, not just let things.
Yes,
for sure.
There is 100% a douche element going on here.
You're being a douche of laziness.
Yes,
of the sloth douche.
Sloth douche. The 7 deadly douches.
Yeah, the 7 deadly douches. You're being sloth douche. All right, here's another one. Am I the douche for making a dad buy me a new beer after his kid kicked over mine? So I, a young 20s female, was at a kind of outdoor neighborhood festival a few weeks ago where everyone was mostly sitting on the grass in groups. I was sat down with a full cup of beer in a small circle of friends when a young child, 6 maybe, ran through the middle of the circle and kicked over my full beer. That kid's a fucking douche.
Yeah, he is.
Just whoop on him.
Kid's a douche. The kid's a douche. Next question.
Absolutely. I was nice about it and was like, it's okay, but would you mind buying me another one since it was full? The dad was reluctant and seemed pissy at me for asking, but I got up and was basically like, okay, let's go.
Was she gonna throw hands?
I don't think she means let's go as in fight, as let's go to the bar. The bar was 7 yards away and he still seemed really annoyed with me. So I'm wondering if I was wrong. I'm a student, so €7 a beer, whatever that is, 30 in American.
No, it's the other way.
Oh, it's the other way again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on top again.
Oh, great. We're
That's
number
right. Football is soccer now.
We're number 1. So €5 $5 is expensive for me, and I had been drinking a tiny bit before this, so not sure if my judgment was all there. So am I the douche?
No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah,
decidedly not.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at a brewery with your kids, I mean, I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
but don't let them run amok
Mhm.
and knock over other people's beers. And
Yep.
if they happen to do so, you need to rectify the situation.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And yeah. That's the other thing is like, this kid's a douche because
Yeah.
It's definitely a douche.
he ran through the middle of a circle of people.
Mhm.
That's just bad.
That's rude.
That's just bad. Like
Yeah.
you don't know to go around people, like dickhead.
Yeah, that is. This is an easy one.
Yeah. But then the dad's also a douche too,
Mhm.
because he was being a little shit
Yeah.
about like not replacing something that his kid broke.
Right. Now, my child.
Yeah. It's like you probably saw him run right at that beer and kick it with his dumb little kids
Mhm.
and then fucking ruin this nice young 20-year-old female's day.
What the hell kind of stank was that on the end?
Huh? We're being the douche.
All right. But yeah, decidedly, this nice young 20-year-old woman is not a douche.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, she's not a douche. She's
Easy
not-
peasy.
Yeah. It's pretty cut and dry there.
Yeah.
So
Like I
whoever-
said, I didn't read them all. So I was just like, maybe there was a twist in this.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope. So whoever you are, Pittsburgh Douche and Hop Nation USA, we got your back.
Yeah. European lady.
I'm gonna be peeing later after all these beers.
Heyo. All right, let's do one more. And this one is, am I the douche for telling my husband to buy his own beer fridge? Okay.
Okay.
At first,
Go on.
At first glance, that doesn't sound like most
Oh.
men are pretty happy to buy their own beer
Yeah,
fridge.
really, it's the other way around.
Yeah, like you spent money on a beer fridge. What's wrong with you? My husband. Jesus, was thinking about lesbians again. My husband and I have been married for 3 years. I love this man with the entirety of my life, but a year ago, you're a douche for writing that. he picked up this little habit where he stocks up on cheap beers and leaves them open in the fridge. I was fine with it when it was just 2 or 4, enough to start up his gaming stream. Ew, douche.
It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
It is.
Everybody, I hate everybody so far. And get the mood ready so he can have fun with his chat. Ugh.
What?
Ugh. I didn't read this one ahead of time.
I'm on
so,
my
obviously.
Discord.
so this one is going to have just like commentary as I go through it. But now there's an entire section of our fridge devoted to his skunky ass open beers under our meat drawer. Yeah, he just puts as many as he can fit under the drawer and it fucking stinks. The entire fridge smells fucking frat bro puke after a day and a half of his beers being in there. And frankly, I was sick of it. When he finished his last beer, I took the section off of the fridge shelf that he used to store his beers on. I cleaned out and rearranged the whole fridge, and I locked the shelf in my closet because I wasn't playing this game anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot to go through. He finds out the shelf is missing, and while I was out, he opened 2 beers, stuck them next to all of our condiments, and immediately went to his dad, pissed that he was trying to emasculate him by denying him his beers.
What?
Ugh.
What is wrong with these people?
Yeah. What?
And then,
They haven't procreated, have they?
I hope not. Yet she's started out by saying, I love this man with the entirety of my life. Ugh. This?
Chris.
Even though the man's been buying a 24-pack a week every week, and I have never stopped him, the man knows his limits. I'm just sick of smelling rancid beer every time I open our fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I tell his dad that it's not about the beer, it's that he leaves it open until it fucking stinks up the place before drinking it. And he says, you're gay.
Wait. What?
I don't know.
That's what the dad said?
The dad says to the wife, you're gay. The aristocrats. If he wanted to be with a controlling bitch, he'd go be with a woman. Stop trying to control my son. So, okay, maybe
Wait.
Oh, so this actually is two guys?
it might be.
Oh.
Either way.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Maybe.
Well, honestly, it doesn't really change anything.
No.
No. So, yeah, no, still these people are still annoying.
Yeah.
So, swallowing all my anger, I offer to go halvesies.
Sorry.
That makes it worse, though.
I just saw it, just somebody yelling at some lady. It's like a schoolyard taunt.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, so yelling at the wife you're gay is bad.
Yeah.
But yelling at your son's husband you're gay is worse because your son is also gay.
Right.
So swallowing all my
back here.
Yeah, so swallowing all my anger, I offer to go halvesies on a drink fridge for him, like the ones you see in the shops. He looks me dead in the eyes and says, "The fridge in the kitchen is just as much mine as it is yours. You heard my dad. Now drop it and put my shelf back."
You heard my dad. You're gay.
Yeah, you heard my dad. You're gay. You're gay. No, we're both gay together.
What's this? Man, I hope this one is made up. I hope this is like a writing prompt or something like that.
I hope it is too, but
can't be.
it's not.
Yeah,
Because people are fucked up.
it's too. Yeah,
Okay.
it's too weirdly specific in the action.
Why is this guy opening shitty beers and like putting them in the fridge?
That's-
half
yeah,
drank or like I don't understand that.
That's what I'm starting.
What
with.
is the point of that?
Okay, so I did read I didn't read the full prompt, so I totally missed the part where the dad calls him gay and everything. I didn't read the full prompt. I just read a little bits and pieces, and I read some of the comments.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
Apparently, he likes really flat beer.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's just like I guess he's in the camera. He's he's in the real ale,
So
but making Mother Light real ale.
So in that case, then why don't you recognize that, hey, I need to do this in my own special place and get your own beer fridge? Why are you rooting against getting your own beer fridge?
I don't know.
He's ruining all the meats.
He's ruining all the foods.
Everything. Yeah.
Why are you railing against this?
Because he's being emasculated by... See, that's the other thing. I can't decide if this is a gay couple or if it's not, because why would you as a gay man be pissed that you're being emasculated?
To me that's irrelevant. This entire thing, it's irrelevant. Because this guy's an idiot.
Well, yeah, obviously he's an idiot because he drinks flat beer to get ready for his gaming streams. Yeah, he's a douche immediately for that. Like, it doesn't matter who comes out as the douche in the end. He's always going to be a douche for that.
So whoever the author is, my official assessment is they are not a douche because they are providing reasonable alternatives.
Yeah.
They even offered to split the cost.
Right. I don't get this. I just don't get this.
I don't get it either. Most people would just be really excited to just have their own beer fridge.
Yeah. How many times you've gone through Costco and see, a couple arguing over, no, we need this beer fridge.
Yeah.
No, we need this.
Yeah. And it like in the author even says like, we'll get one that's like the one you see in the shops, which sounds a lot more like
like a glass door.
Yeah, a glass door nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. To even possibly, who knows, like a big, commercial one. You get those for like $1,400 at the Home Depot.
Damn it.
But they're not rated for residential.
So whoever the author is, you can do better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's start with that.
You should.
Maybe you should get together with the guy at the Yankees game. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
The douche is thinking outside the box.
Yeah. Whether you are a woman or a man, go see if you can find Yankees guy game.
Yeah.
Because you don't need he runs to his dad.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing I was gonna get into. Fight your own battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like something so petty as that.
You're
like,
adults.
Why are you getting your dad involved? Like what what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Like what a baby. Like you gotta run to your dad to solve a fridge issue that isn't just having your dad fix a fridge.
Yeah. That's a different story.
I mean, I get that if you just have, like a dad that can fix a fridge, fine. But
Right. But yeah, I'm still hung up on fighting against getting a beer fridge.
Yeah.
On sheer principle.
Yeah. Just the sheer principle, because like in a just world, in a world where everybody can afford what they want, everybody should have 3 fridges.
What 3 fridges are those?
Regular fridge,
Yeah.
meat fridge,
Yeah.
which is actually freezer. So big meat freezer.
Yeah.
and then beer fridge or drinks fridge.
No, that adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, in a just world, in a world, where everybody has a UBI, everybody gets 3 fridges.
Somebody's still a part of that Yang gang.
Yeah. Well, not so much that, but he went silly.
He did.
And if you can't agree to that, then you need to drink your flat beer warm. Like that's the only.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That was weirdly passive aggressive to take the drawer or take the shelf out
It
and
was.
lock it in a closet.
That did have some douche vibes to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because that's just not handled. But obviously, this person has dealt with their husband always running to their dad.
Yeah.
And essentially getting ganged up on.
Right. They're in a losing battle no matter what.
Yeah.
So they have to, revert to drastic measures.
Hold on, I gotta go get my homophobic dad to fight my battles for me.
Just go to the Yankees game. Go find the Yankees beer guy. Have a time.
Man, the people of Beddit are fucked up.
Yeah. People on Beddit are very stupid. And it's, I mean, obviously because they're trying to solve their problems through
Beddit.
Through democracy on Beddit. So
but yeah, you can do better.
Yes. Always do better. Just it's not most of those aren't actually about the beer.
No.
The one there was a couple others I went through that I didn't include, but most of them aren't about the beer. Most of them are about bad relationships. Yeah. And you need
if you change it to say cupcakes. Somebody keeps putting have-eaten cupcakes back in the fringe.
Yeah.
We're gonna have words.
Yeah.
Very similar words.
Yeah. Why are you leaving this food like this? It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like you got a lot more red flags going on than things going on with your beer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A kid kicking over a beer, that's an issue with a beer.
Yeah. And that was an easy one.
Yeah. A family giving you fucking the silent treatment because you don't ascribe to their religious beliefs. That's completely different. And you need to investigate a much bigger picture of your life than one event at a Yankees game.
Yeah, definitely. I just think Yankees guy and flat beer, author need to get together. Period.
Yeah.
They just need to have themselves a time.
Yeah. Your homophobic father-in-law and your game streamer husband both need, that's a much bigger problem.
Yes.
Right.
Oh boy.
The fact that you have such poor taste in people that you you married flat beer gamer.
I hope that's his gamer name.
Yeah.
It should be if it's not.
Yeah.
No gas Miller.
No gas, no brakes.
Hell yeah.
So what do you think about this beer?
This beer had some gas to it.
It did.
Yeah, it had a nice fluffy head to it.
What was the name again?
Pendejo Pivo, which is not right.
Pondelní pivo.
Pondoli.
There's the hands.
Pondelní pivo.
I'm going to be on Google Translate. Pronounce this for me. Do it.
So that was a collab between Cellarworks and Mondays.
And they made a Tomate Pivo because that's the actual style.
Right.
Yes. Tomate Pivo.
Tomate Pivo. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I went back for more.
Sames. Yeah. Really enjoyable beer. I really easy drinking. And you said it was only 4.7?
Yep.
Yeah. That's an old dare.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
Especially for now.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one where it could be 70. It could be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like it. But you're saying there's not a whole lot left. So that makes me sad.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do it again.
Should.
Hint, hint.
I'm telling you. Or I'm gonna go find some other Tomate Pivo elsewhere.
Yeah.
Hop Farm's got a good one.
Yeah.
Wonder if they're making it. I don't know. I assume.
I hope that's the beer
I
of
bet they are.
2023.
Yeah. So this goes on to my list of local Tomate Pivos that are good.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Should we get into a ranking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can do ranks. Yeah. I'm going to go honorable mention first.
Okay.
Last week, 2 weeks ago, the Brutifuls brought a beer.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a beer. It was a decadent black and white cookie stout.
Mm.
It was a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's decadent.
Yeah, because it was 12.9% fucking stout.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I don't really taste anything in that suggests black and white cookie. It just was like, big chocolate stout.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like there was nothing on there that was like, because it also was like, oh, we're brewed with Madagascar vanilla, and it's like I didn't taste anything that screamed that. So, but it was fine. Silver, I'm going to give to the Fermata. Yacht. Like I already said, vast improvement over the last time I had it, but it's still pretty good. It's drinkable. It's enjoyable. It's pretty clean too. It's pretty mellow. I personally though wish there was just a little bit more smoke flavor on it. Like I like what's there. It has a decent nose of like you get a little bit of that bacon. Just wish there was a little bit more smoke on it.
Okay.
And fucking Monday Pivo.
Pondelní Pivo.
Pondelní.
Yeah. Pondelní Pivo by Cellarworks and Mondays. I'm going to give it to the gold because that is just through and through a great beer. I don't know, no notes.
Right?
Yeah, just no notes. It's hey, a chef a kissu. Because Sam likes to kiss.
Himself.
Yeah. We know about you. You like to kiss yourself.
Dr. Luigi, we need to talk again.
But yeah, good beer, very drinkable. Would do again.
Agreed. I'll go. Honorable mention. I didn't have anything this week. Nothing of note.
Okay.
So I've got a sidecar going right here, but we've already had this on the show. This is the Three Heads Old Salty. They're out of Rochester. It's Three Heads. So I'm drinking it. So that's the honorable mention because that's the first beer I've had since the last time we recorded.
All right.
So there you go.
Okay.
They get defaulted in. Beyond that, I'm going to agree with Steve. I'm going to put the Yacht in the silver medal position in a very strong silver. I like that beer. I think that is the first standalone Fermata beer that I have had. I had some collabs with them. That was good. This is good. I like it. I do have one small gripe, and it's on the can art.
Yeah.
It's called Yacht.
But that's a catamaran.
That's not a catamaran.
I don't know. I didn't look at it.
It's like a little J boat, like a little fishing boat.
It's not a yacht though. I saw it didn't have a sail, and that's all I knew.
There's no yatching. So come on, Fermata.
Get it together.
Well, they just started canning. Cut out some slack.
I like the can. I like the can art.
It's not a yacht.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. So that puts the collab with Cellarworks and Mondays, the Pondelní Pivo, in the gold medal position. Good beer. Supplies are limited, so go get it soon. Again, really no notes. Get it, drink it, enjoy it.
On the cover art for the Pondelní Pivo is you have it's a little skyline of somewhere in Czech
Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, it's definitely Eastern European architecture, so
I thought it was Sarber.
That could also still be Eastern European architecture.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of that in Pittsburgh.
So the douche? What say you?
I'm actually going to do, instead of just an honorable mention, I'm going to do bronze, silver, gold with putting my random in here. And bronze is Yacht by Fermata. Again, very good beer. I think that there's a nice amount of smoke on it. I like it a lot. I like everything that Fermata has been doing. If you live in Pittsburgh, they're worth the trip out to Ambridge to check out. They got food trucks all the time, live music pretty much every night. And I think they're really coming into their own with their beers.
It's a good place to, if you're on your way out to like Creekside.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Yeah, not too far from Creekside. You gotta take fucking 989 or whatever up there and
through the woods.
Yeah, up in there through the woods and all that to go to Creekside. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can stop by at Fermata.
Definitely. Silver is going to go to the Pondelní Pivo, the Cellarworks and Mondays collab. Yeah, and part of the reason why I ranked Fermata third was nepotism as well. Obviously, I work at Mondays, but I do really like this beer. I've pretty much every shift I work, my shifty is the Pondelní Pivo because it's that good.
Nice.
And I purchased a few 4-packs. That being said, the gold is the more is more from Arboretum Trail. Even though I've only had a taste of it, I mean, it has my name on it and it has my face on it. It's going to be the gold. Okay.
How could it not be?
So stay tuned.
It's both a smoked beer and it has his face on it. So.
Exactly. It's going to be released soon. There's going to be stickers. I think for sure Ben get stickers.
Nice.
T-shirts. I think it's going to be, there's a 50-50 chance we get T-shirts. But
let's make that 51-49.
Ben, come on, Ben. Get T-shirts.
Get us over the hump.
Come on.
Like I said, go see if you can go fucking screen print your own at the Braddock Library.
Well, I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah,
Ben.
that's all the way down to Braddock.
Send Ben to go do it.
All right, Ben, go down to the Braddock Library.
It's not too far.
That would be an excuse to go down to Brew Gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. Treat yourself to some Brew Gentlemen, then go screen print some shirts.
Have a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I stand.
All right.
Night. Sounds good. I mean, hey, everybody's a winner except for us because we didn't get no more is more.
Yet.
But all right, Mike, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Instagram at PGH Beer Douche and also TikTok at PGH Beer Douche. I've only done 2 TikToks, and basically they only happen when Hello Beautiful is around to coach me into doing them and make me do them, basically. But
she's plugged in. She'll teach you how to dance.
Yeah, go ahead and follow me on both sites.
Wait for that illustrious 3rd TikTok.
Could come any day. You never know when it's going to come.
Yeah, countdown's on. Could happen at any moment. You don't know. When's it going to drop?
Just waiting for that hot douche drop.
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks for bringing the beers on.
Yes.
We enjoyed them. There was good times. And we'll be looking out for more. I'll definitely be. I'm on Pivo hunt this. I know I'm always like stout guy.
Pivos.
I'm on Pivo hunt this winter. That's my new thing.
All right. I could support that.
I'm calling that's my new thing. I'm Pivo hunting. Now that everybody seems to be doing them, I'm doing them.
So we need to have somebody make one and call it Pivo hunting.
Yeah, Pivo hunting.
Put Steve on the label.
Pivo peeking.
Oh, and one more thing. Now that there's a beer named after me and I'm on a can, I'm going to put the challenge out there to all the area breweries. Who's going to make the first beer called Douche Approved?
Ooh.
If anyone's brave enough to do it, you know how to find me.
Yeah, he just told you.
Yeah, I just told you.
At PGH Beer Douche.
DM me on TikTok.
Slide in MDMs.
Who's got the balls to make a douche approved beer?
Who does have the balls? I can think of a few.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, just Mondays could be.
Yeah.
Sam doesn't have the balls.
Sam likes to kiss himself. He doesn't have the balls. I don't think I can walk in there ever again.
You can. He'll forget.
Good enough. But all right. And if you want to find us on social media, all you have to do is search Hop Nation USA, and that'll get you to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can tell us, who should be doing a douche approved beer. And we'll probably agree because, why not? Yeah. But if you want to listen to brand new episodes every Friday, as you should, then search Hop Nation USA in your favorite podcatcher. That'll get you Stitcher, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Anything that starts in pod or ends in cast, we're on all those platforms. And if you're on one of them, leave a 5-star review because
we are 6 beer fridges waiting at Costco, waiting for that one jagoff to pull his head out of his ass to get his own beer fridge. I am still pissed about that show, but they only let us use 5.
Okay. That's a bigger crime than all these goddamn check words showing up, and they're so hard to pronounce.
I want to see you go through an entire show with Pivos with you sitting on your hands.
Mm-mm. I'd always shake a hand to my Pivo.
That sounds like a good challenge.
Yes. That's it for episode 269.
Nice.
We'll be back with episode 270. And something will be happening.
No, we'll probably drink a beer or something.
Yeah. probably have a beer or two.
We've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
That's a good wave to ride.
Yeah, so we'll keep doing that. And then oh yeah. I forgot in the news notes and Nate.
What's that?
It's a subtle retraction. It's a little bit of a retraction.
Oh, are you pulling a move where they got a giant headline and then like 2 days later, like a little retraction down in the bottom corner?
Yeah, well, somebody fucked us because I did the thing last week where I said, where the fuck is the hard Mountain Dew, everybody?
Yeah.
Where it at?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I said all that, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, like literally later the next day, fucking Ohio is getting hard Mountain Dew. So
Ohio.
So
screwing it up.
Yeah. So I mean, we said we couldn't find it in Ohio, but now we should be able to.
So was it announced that it's coming to Ohio, or somebody directly told you, "Hey, it's
it was announced. No, it was announced.
Okay, all right.
On the Hard Mountain Dew Twitter, Hard Mountain Dew Twitter said, "Ohio, you're next on the fucking white trash drinking Olympics." And I said, "You motherfuckers! I have to edit this episode, and I'm not taking that out."
So I guess we have to go to Vintage Estates to get our Hard Mountain Dew.
Pissed that probably just crossed the line to like Calcutta Eagle.
No, because that's an excuse to go to Vintage.
Yeah. But I don't want people at Vintage seeing me buy Hard Mountain Dew.
I want them to watch.
Buy that and nothing else. Fuck Jackie O's. Fuck all the Drecker and 450 North they have. I'm buying Hard Mountain Dew.
Slam it down on the counter. Look
hard
right in the eye.
And push off all the 3 Floyds they have. Just push it right off the counter and get some hard Dews. All right.
Right off on my Suzuki.
That's the end of the show.
Yes, we're done.
All right. Bye.
Bye.